Welcome to the Wessex Wire Fall Varsity Media Day. I'm Justin Misher, sports editor for the Wessex Wire, and I'm here with girls tennis.
Hi, I'm Brooke. I'm a senior captain of the tennis team, and I play second singles.
Hi, I'm Ella. I'm also a senior captain of the tennis team, and I play third singles.
Hi, I'm Coach Val, and I coach the varsity girls tennis team.
What are your team goals for the season?
I think one of our biggest goals this season is to win the division. We've done really well so far, and we beat Caldwell and Nutley and a bunch of other teams that are in our division. So today we actually play Glenridge, and I think it's going to be a great match.
I agree. Just after coaching so far, I believe that we're definitely one of the top two in the division. It's a very competitive division, but the way we've been playing, I would say that is definitely our goal. Short-term and long-term goal to win today and also beat Columbia next week, and that will more or less tie up the division, and we will win the division, which will be great.
You just had counties a couple days ago. How was that, and how did you feel it went for the team?
I think it was huge success. I think that we beat Glenridge. We were at 2-all, and actually Brooke came through with her second singles match, and we weren't sure how that was going to go, and she pulled it out to win at 3-2, which was great, and that made the determination whether we were going to move on or go down to the consolation round. And we moved on, and actually we got beat by Newark Academy, which was the number one seed, and I said, if we're going to lose, let's lose to the number one seed. So for me, it was all success. They played fantastic.
Last year in counties, we lost the first round, and then we entered the consolation bracket, and we won the consolation, but it wasn't exactly what we wanted. So we were really happy this year that we were able to move on to the next round, stay in the winner's bracket, and yeah, it went well.
Yeah, I agree. I think it was great that this year we were able to win one of the matches and challenge ourselves by playing someone that was a way higher seed than us.
There are 8 seniors on the team this year. How does that level of experience affect the team and the overall season?
Well, I was lucky to be handed the team with 8 seniors. They have a wealth of experience, not only with tennis, but just the cohesiveness of the team. They taught me a lot when I came into this team. I wasn't sure how it was going to go, having my son be the coach before me. And I did get to know the girls last year because they played Nutley a few times, so I did get to know them personally. But he assured me that with all the seniors on the team, it would be an easy transition, and it was easier than I thought. They knew everything ahead of time, so they really it was great for me to have those 8 seniors on the team this year.
I think, not only with experience, all of us have been on the team for 4 years, but also just, in connections-wise, there's a great team dynamic because we've been together so long since freshman year that, everyone's always there for each other on the courts and cheering each other on, and all the doubles teams have really good connections and chemistry with each other, so I think that's also really helpful just regarding team dynamics.
Coach Val, you were the girls tennis coach for Nutley for 16 years. You've been the JV boys coach here at West Essex. How is it now being the West Essex girls varsity head coach, and how has the transition and experience been like for you so far?
It's been really good, really positive from my end. I did put a lot of time and effort into the girls in Nutley, and it was kind of sad to see, I kind of felt a little bad leaving, but like I said, the transition here was easy, and just the support of the parents and the girls and the team, I just felt nothing but positive. Now that I'm here, I feel like I just kind of fit in, and now that's where I belong.
Now, I heard you guys speaking before that you play Glenridge today, and they play on clay courts. How does that affect your play going from a hard court to a clay court?
It's definitely one of the interesting parts about tennis that not a lot of other sports have, that we play on different surfaces. And I think one of the goals is to just stay consistent. The ball doesn't bounce as high on clay, which can be a good or bad thing depending on how you play, but I think we're definitely going to use it to our advantage.
What advice would you give somebody who might be considering trying out for the tennis team in the future?
I'd say just to try it. I think tennis is a great sport just to have, to know for life. for everything. Like it's just so fun to play, even if like you're not the best of the best on the team. It's so fun to just like get together and play with a bunch of friends. So I definitely say it's worth a try.
I think it's definitely one of the best sports to play here at school because we're competitive. We're always in every match, but we're also not like the most intense, and we have a really good time together, and we all just like love playing the sport. We love hanging out. So it's a really good blend of both, and I would recommend that everyone just try it at least for 1 year. We have a really good time, and it's awesome to see yourself grow.
It's interesting that you asked that question because we did have shirts one year that said on the back, tennis is sport for life. And that was always my mantra. Like, it's a sport for life. We've been playing. My husband still plays. He's older than I am. And honestly, it's a sport for life is probably the best phrase that you could say about tennis because you can start later on. You can start when you're young, and it's like riding a bike. You never forget how to do it. And you can get better as you even age, just more consistent and more with the more experience.
Both of you guys have been on the tennis team for 4 years now. What have you learned from playing on the tennis team, and how is that chemistry built within the team over these last 4 years?
Being on the tennis team has taught me a lot about being a teammate and like making friends with people that are not my age, not necessarily like I wouldn't really know them unless I hadn't been on the team. And it's taught me about like tennis is very much a mental sport, so just staying clear-headed in tough situations, and I've applied that to all different areas, so I'm really grateful for the experiences it's given me.
I agree, and I'd also say it has taught me a lot about like having a teamwork mentality. Tennis as a sport itself can like sometimes feel really individual and like you're by yourself, but like at times you have to like come together as a team even though you're alone on the courts by like being supportive of your teammates and everything like that. So I think it's taught me about being a team even like when you feel like you might not be one at times.
Thank you, and good luck with the rest of your season.
Thank you.
Thank you.